We got a dripping faucet down here, so these were probably put in the late 40s, early 50s. So we're going to pull these out, show you how to kind of halfway, well not halfway, how to fix these things from dripping. First thing you got to do is stick something in the drain so when you lose a screw, at least it won't go down the drain. And then of course we have these two caps to take off. Hopefully we can get them off. This is my plumbing toolbox where I've got everything like the puller to pull these handles off that we need. This is to change the drain, like if you want to put a new drain on there. All kinds of nuts, bolts, screws, tub wrenches, faucet wrenches. Got to have all this stuff if you want to change any of this. See, this is the part that goes up inside where you got that screw out of. Oh boy, this thing's hard all the way off. There we go. That one was a little bit easier. Okay. Well, we've got them off. Now we got to get the discussions off. All right. All right. This is where we need our faucet wrenches. Golly. Oh boy, howdy. Man. And then of course now you twist out the and this is what we're after. See, we're after that little rubber grommet. This one seems to be pretty good, but we'll check the seat here in just a minute. The old rubber grommet up inside there. Got to go in there and get that out of there. Oh boy. The bad thing about this is that the shoulder is gone. And that's usually what holds that. That's usually what holds this rubber grommet in place. And so now we're going to have a tough time keeping this thing tight. So we'll do what we can. Okay, well here's all my neoprene washers. Okay, see now these washers should go in there. They won't go in, not supposed to go in there loose. They're supposed to go in there, and then you're gonna have to work at it to get it seated down against the shoulder. Okay, now you want to get your screw and put in there. Okay, and you want to make sure your screw is all the way down on top of the rubber. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you can see that that didn't seat all the way down against there, which means we need to get a cone washer. Well, this one was a little tough getting in there, so you want to make sure it gets loosened up before you put it in there. Yeah, it's turning real easy now. So, all right, let's get these things in there. just enough to make it easily to turn. Okay. Uh-oh, something's not working right. Looks like we've lost the washer. That must have been what broke a minute ago when I grabbed a hold of it and it fell apart. There's a brass washer that goes on there. Oh man. So, looks like I am going to have to go to the hardware store and get one. Dadgum. Well, by golly, I went to Ace Hardware and they had one. So, now I don't have to worry about putting it on the lathe and cutting in a new shoulder. Got everything on there. Alrighty, well let's get this booger bear in there. Gotta remember to put your seat on there. Now I will say this comes separate from this, so you have to buy this and the part that goes up in there, because the one you have, it may not fit. See, like this one, you just turn and turn and turn and it doesn't do anything. So you have to get the new one, which it's best to go ahead and get everything new anyway. Alright, we got our seal ring in there. Alrighty. Alright, let's go turn the water on and see what we got. Alright, let's see what we got. See that, where that's leaking right there? Well, you can stop that leak by just tightening that nut up. Stop that one from leaking. Let's check the other one now. Yeah, see it's leaking too, so we just tighten that up. Okay, so this is mission accomplished, and this is an American standard. Okay, there we go. Well, we're close enough for now, but you've probably seen it 1,000 times to where they just load this thing up full of caulking, and then you got to break it loose, and then you tear stuff up trying to get it off, and then you scratch the heck out of this thing. Well, let me show you a little trick. What you do is you get some of this, find some of this styrofoam, and you cut it to go in behind there. In other words, we're gonna fill up the inside of this. And of course, the foam will be stuck out past this, so as you tighten it down, it causes a water seal, because what happens is when you're taking a shower or whatever, water gets in here, gets in behind that wall, or gets in behind your tile or whatever you got on the wall, gets in behind there. And of course, over a period of time, it just rots out. I mean, you've got tile falling off the wall or whatever. Anyway, so now we take this and we're going to lay this up here somehow get us a mark on there. And then if you get, the reason I'm having such a hard time is I'm trying to cut two pieces, one for this side and one for the other side. Now we just got to poke a hole in it. Get it in there. There's the hole we need. All you gotta do is just get you a knife, trim that off on there. Okay, here's the other way. If you can get the escutcheon all the way up against the wall, and that way you don't have to use any of this, you can just stick it in that space in between the faucet stem. That stuff in place and behind it, now you don't have to worry about water getting in behind the wall. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of this stem grease on these splines here so that this thing won't be so hard to get off next time. Kind of smear it around a little bit. Slide that on there. I mean, you're gonna have to rock it back and forth to get it all the way on there. You can just put a little dab on there just so that it doesn't lock up on you. Anything to make this come out easier next time is always a good idea. Just snug it up. Just snug it up. All right. All right, well, good luck on yours.